Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Stepsbasic and welcome back to my new set. Just realized something though. That's backwards, isn't it? I feel like that's gonna be backwards when I'm done with it, because it looks backwards right now. Oh well, that's not important. I'll fix it next time, but don't worry, because that's not important. What's important today is welcome back to my community show. That one had a little more energy than it should have, especially considering our topic of today. Yes, our topic for today is taking a break. I'm not taking a break. I just want to get that out of the way right now. I'm not working on taking a break. I know a lot of people are, and that's good, which is kind of what I wanted to talk about today. This is my kitty. Hello, kitty. Now, a few weeks back... Really, cat? Now, a few weeks back... Really, cat? Cat, don't scratch yourself on camera. Meow. A few weeks back, Jacksepticeye took a break. Which is unheard of, because he's been working at YouTube for 5 years, doing his business and whatnot. And he's basically never really missed an upload, except for when it was outside of his control. And so he made a video talking about how he was going to take a break. And honestly, more power to him. I'm glad he does. And then, short while later, Jaden Animations made a video about taking a break. Well, not really taking a break, but she talked about the pressure, basically. What happens when you don't take a break, the burnout. And that sort of thing can happen to anybody. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. Go figure, right? We're on my channel, I'm going to talk about me. But anyway, I am a workaholic. That's weird, right? Because look what I do now. I make videos on the YouTubes. But it's true. Back when I was in the military, I would disappear. But not like a lot of other people would, and I'm not going to say I was completely 100% always working, but I would go and do my job. And you would not see me until my job was done, and that was how I always did it. Now, I had the type of job that was really behind the scenes sort of deal. You only ever notice my job when I'm not doing it, when I'm doing it wrong. And that was the sort of thing that kind of screwed me over a little bit. Because when you do work like that, you rarely ever get noticed. Meaning, the idea of promotions, the idea of recognition, awards, and whatnot, you will rarely ever see those. Until somebody snaps up and says, oh yeah, we haven't had a complaint about the damage control stuff in like ever. Huh, go figure. Hey, let's get Phil down here to go take care of some stuff. Yeah, I'll be right there. Grab my toolbox and head on down to the space, and you won't see me till the job's done. And that's how I've always been. That's been my work ethic. With the exception of once when I was a kid and I got a job and I basically just did the amount of work to earn the amount of money that I was looking for, rather than, you know, working for completing the job. But that was back then. That was when I was young and stupid. But anyway, that sort of thing can really weigh on you. I'm a workaholic and I do my job because I want to get my job done. And I don't anymore care about recognition because of how many years I went without it. And that's the sort of jobs that I like, really. The jobs where I just work in the background, which made this current career path a bit confusing for my who I am sort of deal. But that job gave me a lot of burnout. Working in the Navy, I mean, just the import stuff was fairly easy. I was off the ship by about 5 o'clock every night, and got to go home, except for duty days, but that's not important. And I did pretty well about separating work and home, because my work was at my work and I didn't have to take any of it home with me, because, well, quite frankly, I can't bring the ship home and fix it there. Out to sea was incredibly painful because I had no home to distract me. So I was at work all day, every day, and that led to a lot of the burnout. Look, I'm yellow now. But the trick of it is you kind of have to learn to take a break. Even I have to learn to take a break. And the funny part is, I kind of do. I mean, you look at my channel, and if you compare it to another big name gaming channel, i.e. Jacksepticeye, for instance. Jacksepticeye went 5 years uploading 2 episodes a day, every day, unless he couldn't help it. Don't hit my camera, dog. Unless he couldn't help it. I only upload on the weekdays. True, I have another channel that I put videos on there on Saturday and Sunday, but for this channel, which is where a majority of my YouTube work goes, I only upload on the weekdays. I only shoot videos on the weekdays. I only edit on the weekdays. I take the weekends off. And basically on Saturday and Sunday, it's just a matter of uploading. And then I'm done. And that comes from years of learning exactly what burnout can be like. What working non-stop can be like. Especially in a job where you get little to no recognition. And you know, they promise me, oh, we're gonna give you a promotion, we're gonna give you all these prestigious things. I never got them. And I don't care. I did care back in the day. Trust me, I did care. Because I was once a gung-ho sailor. I once came to work rare and ready to climb my way up the ladder to become Master Chief Petty Officer at some point. That was beat out of me real quick. I think within my second year in the Navy, I was like, I can't do this. I'm not gonna make it because I need to just work. I can't be here. I can't polish apples, as it were. I can't, do the stuff that isn't my job. Because then it's distracting me from my job. And even now, I say I'm a workaholic, and I still am. I force myself to take my weekends off. But also, when Kiddo's here, when Potato Nana's here, I don't work. I mean, I do, but very limitedly. Basically, after she goes to bed, when she wakes up, and until after breakfast. I'm usually done working by 10 o'clock. That is, of course, if my exports go quickly, which they've been going a little bit quicker lately, which is good. And as such, that's part of the reason why I don't live stream a lot, because if she's here, I'm not playing games unless I'm playing with her. And yeah, I could live stream with her. I've talked about that before, because I don't mind playing video games as long as I'm playing with her and including her. And all that stuff aside, all me aside, going back to the topic at hand, taking a break. Everybody's coming out nowadays and saying, oh, you need to take a break. Oh, you need to make sure that your mental health is good. Oh, you need to watch out for burnout. And I hear all this, and while I'm like, good for you guys, I'm also like, oh, well, duh. I mean, the body's only made to go so far. And that's why I force myself to take these breaks. That's why I don't work on the weekends. And that's why when Kiddo's here, I don't work, because I know if I put my mind to my work, I will completely ignore everything around me. I don't write. I don't edit. I don't review. I do like record, because like the video that's coming up later today is a video that I shot with Kiddo. And that's the extent of my recording with her, is if she's in the video. I won't record like this video right now. She's in bed. Kitty. And it's funny to think about these young kids. Jaden Animation, she's 20 now, 21 I think. And Jack, he just turned 27 I think. These young kids are just learning this stuff. And I think it's funny to think about that, because I'm 30 over. I'm over 30 now. I'm 32. Truth and admissions today. I'm 32 years old. And that puts me a bit older than a lot of the younger ones, especially in the gaming sphere of YouTube. I know there are some YouTubers that are as old as me and older than me. And as such, most of them have learned what I've learned already as well. You know, you got to take time for yourself, otherwise you will burn out. And that goes with everything, every job. You work in art, if you just draw every day, you're going to burn yourself out. If you write every day, you're going to burn yourself out. If you're in the nursing field and you take care of patients every day, you're going to burn yourself out. That one probably quicker than a lot of the other stuff. If you work as an auto mechanic, you're going to burn yourself out. Even if you love your job, you will get burnt out if you don't learn to take a break. And as such, because of my usual workaholic nature, when kiddo's not here, I'm working. Good news is the extent of my job makes it a little bit easier on me, on account of the fact that working is editing, working is writing, working is recording, working is leveling up characters in video games, working is planning out videos, and now working on an animation. But that's the thing about the job. Even if it's stuff as easy and simple as that, it'll still drag on you. It'll still wear you out. And that's why the message of today's video is basically that. Zaller. Yeah, you gotta learn to zaller sometimes. Because if you don't, you'll just burn yourself out. So take care of yourself. I know I'm saying things that you've probably heard 500 million times, but you really do gotta learn to take care of yourself. I know you're young now. Some of you may be old. Some of you may be as old as me. But it's gonna get up to you. It's gonna catch up to you one day, and it's gonna smack you in the face. So, you know, learn to take care of yourself and learn to relax. Don't burn yourself out. If you need to, take a day off. Even if it's like you work 5 days a week, take Saturday and Sunday off, take a day off in the middle of the week every now and again. Job permitting, of course. Because in my position, I'm master of my own schedule. But working for the Navy, I wasn't able to just take a day off. I had to write a chit, wait 2 months, and hope it was approved. And if it wasn't approved, then, well, nope, sorry, you don't get that Wednesday off. It was kind of funny the other day, because my kiddo there, she kind of forced me to go out and take a break, take a day off. I had already had my videos edited, so it was okay to just get up and go out. And I got some good footage of the forest and everything, and that's going up on my second channel soon-ish. But anyway, that's not what's important. Take care of yourselves. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please go and poke that like button for me if you'd like to. Of course, you can comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, when I can, if I can. You know all that jazz. What are your favorite ways to relax? I know we've all got our unwinding techniques, and for me, it actually used to be video games, but now that's not available to me anymore, because that's just work. But if you'd like to share some of your unwinding techniques, make sure to leave those in the comments. But anyway, tune in next time as we conquer another topic of the day. And until then, good night.